evening and welcome to Elliott Astro-Imaging. And we are here a little late tonight because this is a difficult object to try to find. I may have met my match tonight trying to figure out where the heck this is. It's kind of like, where in the world is this nebula? My star chart says it's in I'm super confused on where this is. The object name is IC5146, and it is the Cacoon Nebula. I've gone up and down the sky in that part, in that region, to try to figure out exactly where it is. And each part of the sky, it's been dead on, whether it's the bright stars around it or if it's actually right where it's supposed to be. I think we're in view, but I'm not totally sure. Looking at this, I'm going to pull this up. Too many windows again. It's not easy, and the elephant trunk worked out so well, and we have a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, because the last session did not go so well with the internet going down. So much happening, so much to get. So many images to process, too, and a lot of good news. So there's a lot to delve in. There's a lot to get into. But looking at it here, there is a cluster that's in the area of right in here. So if you look at it here, you can see there's a cluster here. I'm pretty sure that's M39. And going towards here, between these two bright stars that you see here and there, sits the Cacoon right in here. It's not going to show up. It's not going to be super bright like in some other nebulas that we've gotten in past episodes. So I really don't know if we got it or not. We are just about ready, set to guide. Let me pull up the guider and see where we stand. We're at the south, so we're just about ready to guide, when we should be set and ready to go. I'm hoping we're in the right area. The elephant trunk was super hard at the beginning, trying to figure out where the heck it was. But once we got it, we were golden. Yes, none of it recorded because the internet was down, but I still ran an image session, and it was phenomenal. It was an excellent, excellent image session. That was 2 in a row. We did the bubble on the 11th, and then we did the elephant trunk on the 12th of July. So 2 straight image sessions that I went out and was out here till about 2 a.m. on both nights and did really, really well. It was a phenomenal night. I was super happy. So hopefully tonight's going to be just as good. With live and everything going on, you just never know. You really don't. And you take it for a grain of salt. So let me just run a 6-minute image on the Orion, and then we will see what we get. Is it going to be perfect? I have no idea. And go. And guiding actually looks pretty good tonight. We are actually looking really, really well. We're at 1 arc second. Don't touch it. Internet's going well. Guiding's going well. The only thing we can hope for is that it's in view. I really don't know. It's not going to be as easy. Let me just pull up the Orion. This was an image that was taken earlier. It was a 29-second. I'm just going to do just a quick 29-second image just to see where we are. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere in here, but I really don't know. I think I bit off more than I can possibly chew of trying to get this. If the mount says we're there and Starry Night says we're there, then we got to be there. I mean, there's nothing else I can possibly do. I moved the mount over about 3 degrees to the right. It said where we were. I moved the mount 3 degrees to the left, and that said where we were because I tried to match the stars. So I really don't know, and I won't know until I take a gigantic exposure to figure out where we are. And I'm hoping we're going to be in the right session or right position of the sky. So I'm going to run a sequence of this one here. of 6 minutes, and we're going to just type it in as IC 5146, and we're going to repeat it 16 times and run sequence. So cross your fingers. If we don't get it, hey, it's okay. At least I'll be able to stack something, whether it's just stars in general, I guess, and there's not much we can really do. So we're running the session on both of them, so hopefully it's going to go well. And there were clouds in the south part of the sky, but since then, the clouds have gone away, so we are golden. I was kind of afraid. I was hoping that the clouds were going to go away, and they did. So we are great with that. What we're going to do is, while we're waiting for the images to come through, and I'm going to do something new tonight, something different, as I have some great news for everybody that is watching. I have uploaded a brand new page to the Elliott Astronomy website, and it's going to take some time to get it up and running and working. So I uploaded it. It's going to be there, but I'm going to add more to it. And I'm going to pull that up right now for everybody to look at. So this way you can follow along with me. If you're viewing on my website and streaming on the website, you can actually do it while you're watching it, or open up another page, of course. Okay, so here we go. So we got the web page pulled up. So the newest thing that you're going to see up here is it's going to be called Astro Blog, and I just added it this afternoon. I've been working on it for the past 4 days, getting it set and ready to go for files. Let me magnify this here. So you're going to click Astro Blog, and a new page is going to come up. And for the new astronomers out there, for everybody that is there, you are going to click the Deep Sky Stacker. It is a free program for everybody to download. And you just download it. It'll load the program in there. It is what we use. I've used it on many, many episodes. So you can use that to stack all the images, whether you're doing your own or doing mine. Either way. But you would click that there, and that would automatically download it on the bottom of the bar. Once that is done and you upload the program, then you can actually take my images from the session and actually do it yourself. So I have split them up with the QHY. That is the camera that I use for the Hydrogen Alpha and the Sky Glow. And then I have the Orion G3, which is right here. And I have them split up to darks, flats, and biases. These are all the files, and I will continuously keep uploading the files into here. So this way you'll see drop menus. When you click it, you can see that there's a 5-minute image and a 6 minutes. And these are RAR files. They are kind of like zip files, and it will load into your computer, and you can actually take those images and load them into Deep Sky Stacker. Same thing with these ones. You have 60, 90, 120, 240, 300, and all the way up to 10 minutes. So when I do an image session, say I want to do my images at 6 minutes, you can take these and you can actually click it. So say, for instance, that one. There it goes. So it would actually load on the bottom of the screen, and it will actually tell you, and it's going to download it for you. Same thing with the master flats, and same thing with the master offset. I've already stacked them. I've already calibrated them. All you're doing is you are specifically putting these in here, and you're doing it solely for that. It is super cool. I've seen only a couple of websites that have done stuff like this. So it is incredible that you can take my images, and I will update this on every session. That's the calibration frames. And it doesn't take long to upload these. And you can see that these are super, super, very small files because I compressed them. So that is really awesome. Okay. The Orion ones, I'm still in the midst of getting these things together. I'm still trying to get everything here. So it is going to take me some time to do this. So just bear with me. I think that is one of the biggest things. Just bear with me, and I think we'll be in good shape with that. All right. So now we go on the bottom here, and you can see the last 2 image sessions. The bubble nebula, I have not added to it yet. I only just put the bubble on here. These are what's called the collapsible tables, which is super cool. And what you just do is you click on it, and then it opens up. And you have the files all here. You have the RAR files for the QHY9 and the RAR files for the Orion G3. And you can click them, and it will actually load them into your computer like so. The same thing with these ones. You click them and you click them, and they both load in there like so. And again, they're RAR files, and you can see they're super small. You have 26.9 meg, 10.9 meg, 32, and 25. So very, very, very small files. And that's exactly what you want. Once you open them, they're going to be a little bit bigger, and you'll be able to go from there. I will add every object I have done since May 10th. So you'll be able to go in and just click Astroblog and go straight from there. It is super easy, super fun. And I'm going to put on a tutorial on the top here, and you'll be able to follow the instructions and to go from here. I wanted to unveil the page for tonight so everybody could take a look and see and actually try to process the images. And it is super cool. And it is super awesome, and everybody can actually follow with me. So that is part one of the great, great news that I have for everybody. The second part, I don't know if anybody has noticed it, but on the top of the webpage, it is saying Scientifics Direct. And I am a proud partner with Scientifics Direct, as I am going to be working with them. So it is great. It is fantastic. If you ever get a chance, by all means, go to their website. It is scientificsonline.com, and you'll be able to go straight to their website. Here it is. And one of the featured products that they are using right now is the AstroScan Millennium, and that is a great starter scope. I am currently doing a review for that right now, and the optics on it are phenomenal. It has great, great views of the moon. It has great optics. It's a parabolic mirror, and it is something to definitely check out. Again, just go to scientificsonline.com, and they are listed as Scientifics Direct. And just go to the website, check out what they have. They have telescopes. They have pretty much anything that you might need regarding planetary viewing. So it's something to definitely check out. So I will be posting a bunch of things on my website regarding Scientifics Direct. I am super happy that I'm working with them and partnering with them, and I'm sure they're happy to have me. So while I've been talking, we have taken a few images here. I'm going to pull it up here to see if we have anything at all. Okay, so we have the image for the Orion. There is drift. We may have to lower the exposure or pick a different star. We're going to pick a different star. No, guiding settling down. Okay, so it was probably just a blip in the system. Okay, not too terrible. We'll let it go as is. I don't see the nebula in here. I do not see it. Let me check the QHY here and see. We may have to do some star matching to see. Well, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to full screen here. And then I can actually see the difference between the two of them and actually match the stars to see if we're in the right area. Let me see. So we'll do this over here, and then we'll do Starry Night Pro up here. And we're going to do some wonderful star matching, which is always so much fun, because if the telescope says we're close to in view, then Starry Night should prove that we're in that area. So let me center it. Actually, you want to know what? I do see something. There, it looks like there's something right here. I think we do have something. Or change the histogram. Yup, we do have something. It looks like it's right here. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like there's something here. And we could definitely do the star matching to see if we got it. And I think we do. Because if you're looking at it here, you got one bright star here, one bright star there. That's these two right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then that is the VDB 147 that's up there. We are in view. This is the Cacoon right here. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. That's it right there. So we are where we're supposed to be. I had to trust the telescope, and I'm glad I did. Now, what I can do is I'm going to move this to see where we are with the Orion. This is kind of what I had to do with the elephant and the bubble. It took a while to get it and to get it in view, so nothing ever goes exactly as planned, as we all know. So it does take time. And of course, with editing, I can always edit all this stuff out without a problem. So it's not a huge deal. So if you want to stay with me, you most certainly can. It's going to be a special episode where I'm going for a long time. I'm going to go for a while until we can get something decent. I think it's going to turn out really well now that we actually have it in view. We actually have where we're supposed to be. Now I just got to find out where we are for here. Now I'm just going to take these two and figure it out. So actually that's 1, 2, 3. That's the bright star there. That looks like that's a cluster of some sort here. Because eventually I'm going to move the scope here. I'm going to move it to get it where I can get it on both cameras. I don't see it anywhere here. I'm trying to match the stars of where we are in the sky. As you know, we never give up. Plane just went right by, so that can help us a lot to figure out where the hell we are. We're actually right where we're supposed to be. Because if that's it right there, which I think it is, that plane went right through it. Yep, I think we're right where we need to be. So let's just take a huge exposure here and see what we get. Oops, wrong button. Sequence. And we're going to put a 0, 0 at the end. And then we're going to go to the guider. And we're going to re-guide, close. Okay, we're going to re-guide on our new star. And go. I'm pretty sure I think we're in the right spot. I mean, those two stars right here with that, I think that's this right here. That's it right there. Okay. So it went right through. It was like a triple star there. Yeah, it's got to be it. Now we'll find out. So we'll do the planner again. Add a 0 at the end and go. See how guiding's doing. Guiding's okay. Guiding's all right. So we'll see. We'll see if we get something. I don't know. I mean, that was a long time. I apologize for anybody that actually had to sit through that. It is the struggles of being an astronomer and actually trying to get a faint object. I think we're in the right area, but I'm not totally sure. I can't say that we are, and I can't say that we aren't. I don't know. I could spend a lot more time on this and really figure it out, but I think we're on the right area. I think that I might be able to teach myself a lesson next time and actually not get something so dim. I don't know if I can increase the stars on this and actually see where it is. I can take this one here and then take this here and bring it out. but there's stars everywhere, so I really don't know if that's it. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because there's an image that's coming up in about 30 seconds, and then we'll actually see. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much more. If it's in there, great. If it's not, I can't really go too much longer. because I want to get at least an hour of this in hydrogen alpha. So if I keep fiddling with this for another hour or so, you're talking midnight, and I haven't gotten anything to show for it yet. Oh, I do see it. It is in there. Ah, that's great. It is there. It is right there on the top left. Oh, boy. Fan-friggin-tastic. It is in view. Well, how about that? Hard work does pay off. We still recording? I think we are. I'm pretty sure we are. Oh, boy. That's great. That is absolutely fantastic that we actually got it in the actual camera. How about that? And this one's got about about a minute and a half to 2 minutes left, and we should be golden with that. So absolutely great, fantastic. I don't care if it's not in the center or not. I don't care. But the fact that it's in view and we're getting a bunch of images now, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Let me pick a different star. Fan-friggin-tastic. I apologize for everybody that had to sit through that. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to do this kind of stuff, but when you get it, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it when you actually get something. And I'm super ecstatic. I may move it towards the end of the night, so this way I can create like a mosaic. Let me go back to QHY. It's at 97% right now, so we should be in good shape with that. So just give it another few seconds here. Well, that just made my evening. I'm super excited that I got them in both. You can see how difficult it is and how hard it is to actually get an image in view. I'm super happy. Yeah, the star field looks really good. And you can see there it is right there in view. Where we're shooting with the Orion G3 is like right here. So the camera has moved over the last few sessions because it used to be down here. Now it's up here. I'm going to have to move it again to try to get it in the center here. But I'm just, it's not bad. Could be a heck of a lot worse. There is a lot of star drift though, but hopefully it'll settle down. Hopefully we got it, dead center. Check guiding here. 1.02. Guiding's still pretty good. Guiding's in good shape. Now that's a really sick image. That's really, really good. And that's the Cacoon right here. I mean, that's as I was putting in for a couple of things I was writing down, is that the magnitude on this sucker is about, it's about 8, I think. Hang on. It is 7.19. It is the apparent magnitude on this. So it's not terribly dim, but it's small. The apparent size on this is 12 by 12 arc minutes. It's tiny. It is very, very, very tiny, because if you can actually figure out what the apparent size of the moon is, 30.4 arc minutes. So the moon is 30.4. This is 12. So this is just under half the size of a full moon. So a full moon would probably take you up like this. So yeah, it's small, but it's not too small. What I do like about this, which is super cool, and when I do stack this, is you can see all the little dim little stars all throughout here. And you can actually see there's a star field. Around this nebula, there is no stars. This is like really dim. And only the bright stars are showing up through here. So you're going to actually see a dust lane actually go through this and actually go around it. I think that's super freaking cool. And if I move this into the center right here, let me get rid of the crosshairs. Yeah, the stars did not move. That's 2 images right now, so we're doing really well. If I can get this into the center here and get this top part, so I'll probably get about 45 minutes or so, move it down, get another 45 minutes, and we'll be golden, and we'll be fantastic. So we're doing phenomenal tonight. So another good, successful image session. Yes, it took a lot longer than I expected, but that's okay. And I'm satisfied with that. I'm still happy. What do the clouds look like? Because I don't know how the clouds are going. Yeah, no clouds. So we're still doing good with that. So there's absolutely no clouds in that area. So we should be good. But guiding is nuts here. Let's see if we can change that here. We don't even need that anymore because we know exactly where we are. We can do the dual image here so that way we have them both on each side. So I'm super ecstatic. I'm super happy that both of these are working. The internet has not failed, knock on wood. So we're still doing great with that. I'm gonna get myself something to drink here. All right. Yeah, we're going on about an hour of this podcast. About 15, 20 minutes are going to be edited out when I was trying to find it. So if anybody has struggled through and actually got to see this, I appreciate it. And I thank you for the support and actually watching it and viewing it. Yeah, stars are still looking, yeah, it's not looking good for the QHY tonight. Let me lower the exposure time here. Let me lower it down. Fortunately, it's not going super well. I don't know if that could be a focus issue or what. Middle looks good. I think it's just the aberration, I think. We'll try 300. It may not be fantastic, but I think we're gonna definitely try. But this is ultimately going to be the best, I think. And I will add this to the website later on to the Astro blog, and everybody can actually test out the image here and actually process it. Tomorrow I plan on working on the site sometime in the evening so that way I can get it all uploaded and ready to go. Yeah, so I mean it's going really well. I'm going to plan on probably taking a couple more of these and then call it a night for the podcast. But of course, as I said, it doesn't end there. I'm going to still continuously keep taking images until about 12:30 or so, about another hour, hour and a half. So this way, because right now we've taken 2 really good images. We're on our 3rd one right now. So that will be about 18 minutes. So I'd say another half an hour of just this, and then about another 45 minutes of above. And then we'll be done. And then I'll be able to post everything online. The QHY, I don't know. It all depends on what the 300 seconds is going to do. I may try to just go nuts and get as many as I possibly can. I don't know. So we'll get a couple more of these, and then we'll just end the podcast from there. But yeah, great news all around. Website, Scientifics Direct. Everything is going well. Everything is going great. If anybody wants to message me, if they have any questions, if they have anything that they need help on for astronomy, for just anything in general, by all means, reach out to me. I have everything all on my website at elliot-astronomy.com, elliot-astronomy.com. And just message me, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help anybody that needs anything. That image definitely turned out really well. It's getting darker and it's getting nicer. I mean, that dust laying around it looks really cool. That is really neat. Can't wait to move it and try to actually get it to be on one on top of the other. That is phenomenal. Before I let everyone go, I will be posting the bubble nebula pictures and everything online tomorrow afternoon, as I stacked a couple of them, getting them all set up and ready to go. So this way I'll post everything tomorrow. So I'll unveil all those images, the hydrogen alpha one, the mosaic for the bubble, the mosaic for the elephant trunk. That'll all come out tomorrow afternoon along with this image too. So everything is all going to come out within the next 24 hours. So everybody could take a look, process your own image. If you have any questions on how to process the image, let me know. You can send me an email, and that is at elliotastronomy@hotmail.com. By all means, send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. You can post on the Facebook group of the Elliott Astro-Imaging, and I can answer through there. Or you can go on YouTube and actually type in the comment from there, and you can do the same thing. So either way, by all means, let me know. I've gotten a bunch of people asking me questions regarding cameras, regarding equipment, just things in general about astronomy. And I'll do the best I can to answer every question. I may not know every single answer, but I will do my best to answer anything that anybody has. We're going to let this one on the image on the left go, and then that will be it for the podcast. All right, it's got about 1% left here. I'm going to zoom it out here to 0.25 here. And we'll move this one out so this way everybody can see it. Then we'll go to fit to window. Here we go. Much better. Okay, that is much better. Not much star drift on that one. Still getting the nebulosity in there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to end the broadcast for tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching and struggling and keeping with me. And have a great night. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the like and the subscribe button for more updates. Until the next episode, see you all later.